Oh, we've been over this time and time again. Oh, hi. I'll tell you something. We're trying to settle a dispute here between Mr. Frog and Mr. Puppy here. And, it's almost like they're different animals, that we can't find a way to agree on something. And, well, it reminds me, actually, of Solomon, King Solomon. You remember the story. There was a story of a baby, and one woman claims to have the baby, and another person claims to have the baby. So Solomon, the great king, the one who was known for his wisdom, says, well, tell you what we'll do. Let's take a sword and we'll divide up the baby. One person can have one half and the other person can have the other half. Of course, we all know that that's ridiculous. But under the threat of killing the child and splitting the child in two, the mother comes forward and she claims the child as her own. And in this situation, Solomon exhibits genius in a situation. Most of us don't have genius in situations where there's a conflict between two parties. Parties. Let's talk the parties that are Republican and Democrat. All of the division that's been in our country over which policy to follow, what's the better way, and recently who to vote for, it's all exhausting. And then there comes the situation when there's going to be either a government with a Democratic president or Republican president, and how are they going to govern? How are they going to find common ground? What's the wise counsel? What's the wise Solomonic decision? I think between these creatures, whatever the issue is, it's important to find common ground. And that there's wisdom in common ground. There's wisdom in finding what we can do together. It'd be easy if the puppy just talked to his puppy friends and the frog just talked to his frog friends, and they would be confirming only their own points of view. But when two different creatures come together, when two people come together, when masses of people to come together, they need to find a way to coexist. We need to rediscover the lost art of the common ground, or even the compromise. That doesn't mean that this person loses his position or this person loses his position. It means that in some fashion we find a way to live together and find solutions together, have a common ground together, and to thrive together. You may say, well, we all know that. If we all know it, why don't we practice it? If animals, even if they're stuffed, can do it, then we should be equal to the task as well. May God bless us to have the wisdom of Solomon, if necessary, to find the ingenious solution. But if not, to at least find the compromise and find a way to live in peace. May God bless you and give you peace.